I have a young lady here. To me, it seems like she passed from something of the brain. And in regards to that, it would be something related to like a brain aneurysm, or some type of blood type of thing, something with the brain. Over here? Okay, I'm gonna come over here to you guys. What's your connection here?
My sister died of a traumatic brain injury.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing she shows me, in connection to you, so she's like, first and foremost, thank God she raised her hand. Okay. She called you a little bit shy at times. Okay. Because she's like the one that's like, oh my God. And you're kind of like the one that's like, I'll be over here in the corner and you can speak for me and I'm good. And that's how she's connecting with you. But the first thing she wants to say is something about a scrapbook or something, or something with photos in regards to something that you did in regards to the passing.
We made, like, in her room, there was like a bunch of poster boards that we made for like just pictures of her and all of her friends and all that stuff. Yeah, she was in a coma for 8 months, so we just like decorated her entire room.
So you did everything in regards to like, yeah, it's almost like one of those crisscross boards or something she kept showing me too. Does that make sense? It's like you could slide these pictures in. You had one of those? Okay. Because whenever they show me visions, it's like just, it's something that I, could just throw pictures on and you would interchange them out based on even her energy. And it shows to me something just happened so quickly, and she just shows me that there was different parts of the brain that something happened. And they went in and they show me that they tried everything that they could. And she was so strong through it all, like that it got to a point where she goes, the most disheartening thing is they thought I was coming out. And unfortunately, it went the other way, but it took a turn. I'm so sorry. Take some breaths, you're fine. Do you need me to, I'll come back there and hug you. I'll climb over everyone. I'm sorry. Okay. She is a force to be reckoned with, I'll tell you that. She's lovely. And I think just knowing that she knew that all of those things that were going on around her, even though there was not a whole lot of response, the prayer that you put around her, the prayer that you reached out on social media, like for prayer, all of those things helped her. And that was a good thing, because not only did it help her, I think she's very selfless. She goes, I don't care about the prayers for me, I cared about them for all of you. Okay? And that's who she was. And she goes, I mess with your phone all the time.
I got a new phone because it just kept glitching on me and I didn't know why. It would just randomly go crazy.
Your phone?
Yeah, it would just like by itself, and I was like, I just got this phone, like it was not even a year old. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. So I just bought a new one because of that.
Oh my goodness. So if you didn't hear, she had to get a new phone because sometimes Spirit likes to mess with all of our electronics. And it's really, truly a thing. And I'm sorry for everybody has to stare behind me. But they will mess with a lot of our electronics because it's an easy way, because they're made up of energy, and so are our electronics and our lights and everything of that nature. And that's why they have it's like an easy vessel for them to get to. So that's why they do it. And like I said, it's so funny. She's like, talk about the cell phone. Like, I just totally demolished that, And for you to be like, well, I just went and got a new one. So yeah, you're right. She's 100% on point. But the memories and keeping the memory alive, you couldn't do more than you've already done. And if you have questions about a foundation, ask her.
I've been thinking about it since she died, and we don't know what to do.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
This is my mom.
We just talked about that tonight at dinner because it was the drunk driver who killed her, and
we're trying to figure out what type of foundation to create on her behalf. And we're like puzzled on what to do.
Well, here's my advice from her to you, because I'm just the medium in the middle. When you ask them to give you advice, things will just pop up in front of you and fall in your lap, and you'll just know which one. She says it has to, the only thing she says to me is she wants it to be on you. She doesn't want a national one. She wants it locally for some reason to help here.
Well, and we know that because there was no skilled pediatric or adolescent facilities in Pennsylvania that could take on children. So she had to be in a nursing home because we couldn't bring her home because of her care. Because she was on like a vent and stuff, and she had a train. And in Pennsylvania, they don't license them, so
Okay.
that's.
I think that's why she's like, you know, she kept showing me like different like huge foundations and things of that, and I think whenever she shows just something here, like it's like do your own thing, create your own, and work it out that way so that, you know, like you said, she wants it here for, I guess, that reason, because there wasn't what she needed here and now. But I just think it's funny the tricks that she likes to play and like the signs that she likes to send, and
Does she have her hair?
yeah, but she like kept taking it down and up and down and up and flipping it up, and I'm like, I don't know what she's doing, but I go, you're using all your words, so I don't need to talk about your hair, but
Down constantly.
it's all back. And she says to you, Mom, she says, thank you for wearing that, is it a cross or something that you wear, or do you have?
I have a heart with her handprint on, but the chain broke, so it's on my Pandora bracelet.
Perfect.
But I do have.
Well, she knows that she's with you all the time, and that's your like, she goes, she reaches down and touches it when she's having a day.
This is her ashes in the necklace.
You have her ashes? Oh, okay.
It's in the necklace.
Got you. Okay. Well, trust me, she knows.
I've been holding it all night.
She knows. She's like, hi, I'm here. How's it going?
Yeah.
And one other thing too, the last thing she wanted to talk about was thank you for, I don't know if you switched out doctors or something, or looked for more, I don't know what you did, but she's aware of it. But she goes, none of them at that point, could have switched anything. I don't know, she keeps talking about the switching of doctors.
She had multiple doctors.
But I think it was more on your merit, like it wasn't like these doctors consulted and said, you said you're not sure what you're doing.
The neurosurgeon who did her original surgery, who took her skull off the first time, he sent her to the top surgeon in Pittsburgh to do the shunt because there was nothing else he could do for her. And he said that he's the one who told us they did everything they could for her, and that we needed to make a decision. She wasn't going to come out of the coma.
Understood.
So that's where the switching of the surgeons came, the neuro and the doctors.
Yeah, and like I said, even though if our loved ones are even out of it a little bit before they're going, or even like I said, coma, like it's different. Like they still know when they cross over what exactly was going on or what happened. But allowing her, and she uses these terms, allowing me to ascend to heaven is what needed to happen. So stop beating yourself up. And she said you needed that the most. But she goes, that was the way and the time, and I need you to know that. Thank you for allowing me to read for you.